What's up? I'm Joe. Thank goodness you're here. We don't have much time. There are only 4 minutes left in this video and I still have to say all the words in it. I just flew back from VidCon and boy am my arms tired. Waka waka! It was awesome. The people I met were awesome. I was totally inspired to be awesomer, but I'm not talking about any of that right now. Right now, this moment, I'm talking about time travel.
I beg your pardon?
You scoff haughtily as your monocle drops into your tea.
You, sir, are no trained scientist, whereas I have a PhD or am a philosophy major or took a physics class in high school or saw Back to the Future that one time. And you presume to tell me about time travel? Ha! What gall! What audacity! What unmitigated impudence!
Yes, I freely admit my lack of expertise on the theoretical intricacies of time travel. In fact, go ahead and consider this my disclaimer for everything I say ever. I am no authority on any darn thing, but being an incurable nerd, I am fascinated by subjects well beyond my academic pedigree. So no, I won't get everything right, and I will oversimplify for journalistic purposes, but I do promise to attempt accuracy insofar as it's necessary to draw metaphors and make jokes. In short, I might not speak the facts, but I will try my best to speak the truth, okay? Okay.
How droll.
Now, as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, today we're talking about time travel, but not the glitzy kind of time travel that saves hippogriffs. This is the kind of time travel that you and I are doing right now. You see, we exist not only in 3 dimensions, up and down, left and right, forward and backward, but also in the 4th dimension, forward and backward in time, or Ana and Kata, respectively. We're constantly moving through time, and we don't even think about it, even though it's totally cool. We take it for granted. 4D movement is why when you do the same thing twice, you don't bump into yourself doing it the first time. And it's also why when I say the same thing, when I say the same thing several times, that scrubber on the bottom of your video keeps moving to the right. It's a 2-dimensional representation that's tracking the 4th dimension as we move Ana into the future. So we can look at time not only as a line moving forward, but as a giant continuum of moments that continue to exist in a very real way. Like William Faulkner said, the past isn't dead. It isn't even past. This continuum and permanency applies to us as people as well. When you get up in the morning, are you ever mad at your past self for staying up too late the night before? It's almost as if your present self is a mitigator between your past self and your future self. This happens to me all the time. Oh, stupid past Joe, why did you stay up so late bioengineering unicorns? Now future Joe will have to go and read to terminal orphans having had no rest, and you know orphans can smell weakness! Grrr! Jeepers! It seems to me that we spend a lot of time berating our past selves for not working hard enough, and a lot of time making excuses to our future selves for not working hard in the present. We hear advice all the time to live in the moment, but we spend a lot of time outside of the moment, either thinking about what we should have done or what we need to do next. It's our natural state. I don't think there's anything wrong, actually, with being outside of the moment, but if you're making yourself miserable over the future or past, that's just kind of pointless. It's time to change our relationship with our past and future selves. You just gotta, commune with your 4-dimensional self, man. I say we start working as a team with our 4-dimensional selves. After all, think about it. You're awesome, and you're only going to get awesomer, so why not work with a future you that's even awesomer than the awesome you that you are now? Past you can come to. I mean, she's not quite as awesome as you are now. You gotta give her a break, because you were merely that awesome not that long ago, and she'll get more awesome as she catches up. You had a head start. So I'm going to introduce you to the coolest thing to mess with time since inception. It's the 4-dimensional auto high five. So check it out. When I set a goal, like, say, finishing this vlog, I give myself a high five Ana into the future. 4D high five, future self! You're just the spiffiest. Oh, thank you for saying so. I just saw George Watsky perform at VidCon. Oh, yes, he did, absolutely. Then, when I complete the goal, I give myself a high five Kata into the past. It doesn't always need to be a goal, either. You can just give your future self a high five so that you'll always have one waiting for you in the 4th dimension when you need it. In fact, because this works over space, time, and internets, I'm giving you an Ana high five right now so that you have it when you need it. Ready? 4D high five! Boom! You totally deserve it. Now, I'm gonna trust you not to leave me hanging. 50 XP for watching. Peace and love, YouTube. Oh, P.S. For my fellow word nerds, the 4th dimensional axis is measured not in length, but in spicitude. I'm not kidding! So when you give yourself a 4D high five over a long period of time, it can be said to have great spicitude. I love this word. Do me a favor, leave a comment below and use it in a sentence. Okay, Kata high five, past self. Aw, thanks. I must say, you spoke especially quickly today. Ah, did he expand your conception of what's lexically possible? I thought that might be the case.